Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video. I'm super excited because today I'm not alone. I'm joined by my amazing friends Mona, Kareem, and Sarah. We've been planning this adventure for weeks and finally the day has come. Are you all ready for something truly extraordinary? Because tonight, we're about to step into a place that's shrouded in mystery and local legends. Our plan for tonight is to explore this abandoned house, a place that everyone in town whispers about. Some say it's haunted, others claim to have seen strange lights and heard unexplainable noises coming from inside. The stories have always fascinated us, and now we're here to see if there's any truth to them. I honestly have no idea what we might find inside. Maybe it's just an old, empty building, or maybe there's something more. But that's exactly why we're here. To face our fears, test our courage, and uncover the secrets hidden within these walls.
Honestly, I'm not comfortable with this at all. I can't shake the feeling that something is off. The air feels heavy, and every little sound makes me jump. Are we sure we want to go through with this?
Come on, don't overreact. All of this is probably just imagination and superstitions. People love to make up stories about places like this. I bet we'll find nothing but dust and old furniture.
Okay, but how can we be sure there's really nothing here? What if there is something strange, something we can't explain? Sometimes the scariest things are the ones we don't see right away.
As the group draws closer to the looming shadowy house, their laughter fades, and their steps become slower, more cautious. The tension in the air is almost tangible, wrapping around them like a thick fog. Every creak of a branch and rustle of leaves seems amplified in the silence of the night. The wind howls through the trees, sending shivers down their spines. The old wooden door groans and creaks as if warning them to stay away. Shadows dance across the walls, and the house seems to breathe with a life of its own. With a deep breath, the friends step inside, their phone lights flickering and casting long, eerie shadows on the walls. Every footstep echoes through the empty halls, mingling with the sound of the decaying door behind them. The adventure has begun, and none of them know what awaits in the darkness ahead. The camera glides slowly through the abandoned rooms, revealing every detail of the decay. The air is thick with dust, and the silence is almost deafening. Everything around them looks deserted and broken, from the old, creaking furniture to the faded, dusty pictures on the walls. Each step echoes through the empty halls, amplifying the sense of isolation. The place really gives off a mysterious vibe, as if the walls themselves are holding on to secrets from a time long past. Shadows dance across the peeling wallpaper, and the faint smell of mold lingers in the air, making it clear that no one has lived here for years. The group moves cautiously, their footsteps hesitant, as if they're afraid to disturb whatever might be lurking in the darkness. Suddenly, strange sounds start to appear, breaking the heavy silence. At first, it's just a faint creak, almost like the house is breathing. But then the noises grow louder and more unsettling, echoing through the empty corridors. The group stops in their tracks, straining to listen, their eyes wide with uncertainty. Faint whispers are heard by Ahmed and Mona, so soft that it's hard to tell if they're real or just a trick of the mind. The voices seem to come from nowhere and everywhere at once, weaving through the air like a cold breeze. Ahmed glances nervously at Mona, who clutches her arms tightly, her face pale with fear. And in a moment, the sound of something suddenly falling from a nearby room shatters the tension. A heavy object crashes to the floor, sending a cloud of dust into the air. The group jumps, their hearts pounding, as they realize they are not alone in this house. At least it doesn't feel that way. And then, the unmistakable sound of windows creaking fills the room, even though the weather outside is completely calm. The glass rattles in its frame, as if pushed by invisible hands. The group exchanges worried glances, each person silently questioning what could be causing these strange phenomena.
Do you hear that? There's a strange sound. It's not normal at all. It's like the house is trying to tell us something or maybe warn us. Every little noise feels amplified, and I can't shake the feeling that we're being watched.
Yeah, I hear something too. It's getting a bit scary. I thought this would be just an adventure, but now I'm not so sure. The way the sounds echo, it's like the house is alive and it doesn't want us here.
I'm really starting to get scared. I'm not comfortable here at all. Every shadow looks like it's moving, and I keep thinking I see something out of the corner of my eye. Maybe we should leave before things get worse.
Guys, there must be a logical explanation. Maybe the house is just old and its sounds are weird. Old buildings make noises all the time, right? Let's not jump to conclusions. But even as he tries to reassure the group, his voice trembles, betraying his own unease.
Suddenly, one of the doors slams shut behind them with a force that makes the walls shake. The sound reverberates through the house, leaving everyone frozen in place. The group spins around, eyes wide with terror, realizing that whatever is happening is beyond their control. Everyone jumps in fear. Even Kareem, who was trying to laugh and keep things light, started showing signs of tension and fear. The atmosphere is thick with dread, and for the first time, the group truly understands that the mysteries of this house are only just beginning to reveal themselves. The pace of events is accelerating, and the sense of dread is growing thicker with every passing second. The group moves deeper into the abandoned house, their footsteps echoing in the empty, decaying halls. Shadows seem to stretch and twist along the walls, and the air is heavy with the scent of mold and dust. Every creak of the floorboards, every distant thump makes their hearts pound faster. The tension is almost unbearable, as if the house itself is alive and watching their every move. Each person is desperately trying to pinpoint the source of the strange, unsettling noises that seem to come from every direction. Their eyes dart nervously from shadow to shadow, and their breaths come in short, shallow gasps. The silence between the sounds is almost as frightening as the noises themselves, amplifying their anxiety. Suddenly, the unmistakable sound of slow, heavy footsteps echoes from the upper floor. The steps are deliberate, almost taunting, as if someone or something is making its presence known. The group freezes, straining to listen, their imaginations running wild with fear. Then, from somewhere deeper in the house, the sharp, jarring sound of glass shattering rings out. It's distant, but loud enough to make everyone jump. The noise reverberates through the empty rooms, making it impossible to tell exactly where it came from. And then, chillingly close, a faint, eerie laugh echoes through the darkness. It's a sound that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once, sending a wave of terror through the group. The laughter is soft, almost playful, but there's something deeply sinister about it.
Guys, is someone upstairs? Did you hear that? It sounded like footsteps, but heavier than any of us. I swear, I saw a shadow move up there. Is anyone else hearing this movement, or am I just imagining things? Please tell me I'm not the only one who feels like we're being watched.
I can't. I'm so scared. Starts crying. I want to leave. Please, I can't take this anymore. Why did we come here?
Without warning, every phone light in the group flickers and then shuts off, plunging them into complete darkness. The sudden loss of light is suffocating, and for a moment, all that can be heard are their panicked breaths and the pounding of their hearts. Then, just as suddenly, the lights flicker back on, but now they're weak and unstable, casting strange, shifting shadows on the walls. The group looks around in confusion and fear, realizing that something unnatural is happening. In a split second, a dark, shadowy figure darts across the end of the hallway. It's gone almost before anyone can react, but the sense of being watched intensifies. The group is paralyzed with fear, certain now that they are not alone.
No, this is not normal at all. There's something here with us. I can feel it. We need to get out before it's too late. Something is very wrong here. We shouldn't have come. We need to leave, now.
Suddenly, a violent force slams into the wall right next to them, shaking the entire corridor. The impact is so strong that dust and debris rain down from the ceiling, and the group stumbles back in terror, barely able to process what just happened. Kareem lets out a terrified scream, his voice echoing through the house. "We need to get out of here right now," he shouts, his panic contagious. The group is on the verge of hysteria, desperate to escape whatever is haunting them.
That's it. I can't take it anymore. I'm done. We have to get out now, before something worse happens. Driven by pure terror, the group rushes toward the exit, stumbling over each other in their frantic attempt to escape. The house seems to close in around them. Every shadow a threat, every sound a warning. Their only thought is to get out before it's too late.
The footage becomes, well, very chaotic, with the characters running and screaming. Sometimes the camera drops and shows blurry shots of darkness or feet running. Sounds of a fast chase are heard, creaking, many whispers getting closer, and also other terrifying sounds. Suddenly, a hand or part of a mysterious entity briefly appears and pulls Kareem into the darkness, making Ahmed, Mona and Sarah scream his name.
Kareem, Kareem.
Kareem. S2. Kareem.
The sounds suddenly stop, and a terrifying silence falls. Ahmed picks up the camera with difficulty, his hand trembling, and announces Kareem's disappearance. Sarah rushes towards the door in a panic, but the door is tightly locked. Mona hears a faint sound from behind her and slowly turns around, her face frozen in terror. The camera falls to the ground and a horizontal shot shows Mona's feet being slowly dragged into the darkness, followed by a muffled, chilling scream. The camera remains on the ground, filming the darkness or a part of the room, and we see a shadow moving slowly and ominously across the lens. The sound of heavy, non-human breathing fills the place, getting closer to the camera before the screen suddenly turns black. The YouTube end screen appears with a still image of the house from the outside at night, and text stating that Ahmed, Mona, Sarah and Kareem were not found, and the camera was found the next morning.
Do you think this is just a video? Think again. The real danger might be much closer than you think.
And the episode ends with an invitation to share and subscribe to the channel for more.